Welcome. Today we're going to discuss the technique locking horns, its execution, some of the things that can go wrong during its execution, and things you can do to compensate for those issues. So let's talk about the ideal phase attack, which is up a guillotine from the front. Yes, probably, not likely, someone's going to come up to you from the front and try to put you on a guillotine. So we all agree on that. This could be an opportunity. We're fighting. Maybe I'm trying to do a takedown, and he goes for this. Irrelevant of how you get to this position, the idea is that you are in this position. You need to recognize it and be able to defend against it. Now, like any of our locks and attacks, everything has timing, right? Timing is everything. So if he throws a punch and then I block after he hits me, it's not that the block doesn't work, it's my timing was off, right? I got to do the block before the block. So I got to do the block before the strike. So it's the same thing with the choke. If he puts me in the guillotine and I let him choke me out, all I'm going to do is go to sleep on the floor. I won't get to do my technique. It's not that the technique didn't work. I didn't recognize it fast enough to counter it. So every counter has a counter. You just have to know when to do the counter. So again, we're in this position. I know how the guillotine works. He needs to use his hips to crank and choke me. So my goal is to prevent his hips from working. So the way we're going to do that is by locking up the joints in the leg to cancel the hip from moving forward. And the way we're going to do that is with the left hand. So you want to think of this like a push down, but it's going to be moving forward in an arc. I'm trying to push his weight to his heel. So if you notice the way I'm going to do that, I shoot this forward like I'm trying to do a chop, and then I press the weight to his heel. So if you notice, this puts him in a back position. He no longer can apply the choke. And of course, like always, anytime you're in a choke, you want to start turning your neck and closing off with your neck so that he can't choke you. Next thing we're going to do is add the hand to the groin, to add a rich hand, to start reacting some pain so that he can start reacting and we start freeing ourselves. We're going to switch sides so you can see it from this position. So as he begins to apply, I lock him up and I deliver the strike. So the next thing I want to do here is not bounce with this. I want to hit and turn and contour his body so I can go straight up to his chin. So if you notice, I don't have to look. My head's down. I know where his body is. This is going to relieve the pressure with the arms because I'm going to come straight up. Now the next thing that can go wrong here is I pull this back so I can deliver the next elbow. And if you notice, he blocked it, or if he was really mean, he'd probably hit me instead of blocking it because I'm leaving it wide open. So the idea here is I'm going to work vertically. I come up and then I come down. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a vice-like maneuver. We're going to add the left hand. So the left hand's doing a heel pump, and you want to match it so that it matches to the jawline. As the elbow hits the other side of the jaw, we're hitting up and down at a 45. Now, there's three things we can do here. We can do the heel pump, then the elbow. I can do the elbow, then the heel pump, or you can do them simultaneous. That's up to you to decide which one you want to do. The ideal phase sticks to both simultaneous. We're doing a sandwich. So again, I come up, and then I come down, and you're hitting on the diagonals. Now notice, like most of our techniques, we're left in the middle of the fight. This is why a lot of people add extensions here, or you can cover out. Again, up to you to decide what you want to do. We're going to stick to the ideal and just cover out. So one more time from this angle, he starts to apply the lock. I immediately want to shift my weight forward, pressing with the left to lock up the joint to cancel the hit. Deliver some strikes to start loosening him up. Come straight up, contouring the body, hitting on that open end of the triangle to the chin. Sandwich effect, and then cover out. And we'll do it one more time, a little bit quicker without the explanation. We hope this video helps you. Thank you very much.